Hello. Right, I'll try and make this one short as I can without rambling on. Finished Borderlands 4 and thoughts on the game. Short version, not as good as 2, but it's better than 3. Much better than 3. 3 is just like to forget that one. The good things, it looks nice. Now, obviously, if you can run it, and it runs nicely. If anyone's maybe watched the last video, I've had to run with 581.08 driver. Any other driver after that, and the game would crash randomly. That's that driver, the game's fine, doesn't crash. Now, on the technical side, on how it looks and everything, it's really, really nice, very impressive. It's as good as you can do, obviously, with cell shading. There's only so much you can do, but it is impressive, it is nice. The locations you go to are quite varied, they're nice. The actual gameplay, it's very Destiny, very Borderlands, the gunplay and stuff like that. Again, can't fault that at all. Story, it's a bit weak. And the problem is when you have a weak story and it's an open world, that weakness shows more because you don't have anything linear to kind of push you from A to B to keep the story going. The story's kind of at your pace. And if you're doing lots of the side quest things and then come back to the main story, you're like, what was that going on again? And if it's not a memorable story, that's a problem. So the story's fine, but it's nowhere near as good as 2. The characters that you play are really good. There's a good variation in them, and I will definitely be going through it with other ones. I finished the game when I was level 30. I'm thinking I'm 31 now. And I did it on normal. With Raph, it was actually the last bosses, I think 3 bosses fights were extremely easy. To the point of like, I was quite shocked. I was like literally almost standing on the spot and just shooting. I was like, and my gear is not particularly good at all. I mean, I've even got a bleeding green there. So there was actually trash mobs leading up to some of the bosses that were harder. So I don't know if there's something needs tweaked or what. It's just weird. But when I finished the game, I was like, and that's it? Okay. But yeah, it's just a shame because the actual main villains, there's a few of the villains which are good, but they're so underused and there's so little interaction with them that you kind of forget them. And then when you meet them, you're like, oh yeah, I've got to kill you. And then it's done. And the story does need work. It does need more screen time for them, more interaction with them, so you actually gave a damn about them and actually cared about them. Maybe having a few character deaths or something. So just something that actually makes you care rather than just go, oh yeah, I've got to kill you now. The side quest characters that you meet, some are okay, some are very forgettable. Nothing like Borderlands 2 again, where I think I remember every single one of them. They all stood out. The writing was just a lot better. The actual quests and rewards, some of them pretty good, some of them worthwhile doing. But again, I think I did about 32 or 33 hours on this one. My other playthroughs will probably be quicker. I normally take my time on the first one just to see what there is and so I can remember it for next time. And also, it might be harder with the other characters. The other characters might be actually find it a bit of a struggle with certain bosses and stuff. I don't know yet. But I'll probably go through it at least one, if not 2 more, and see how it goes. But it is more of a shame that people are having so many issues with it, just because the Unreal 5 engine is just a nightmare to run. But again, it will be patched and it'll get fixed along the way. It's just it shouldn't have to wait for things like that. Hopefully, it's all well and truly ironed out long before the DLCs drop. Be interesting to see what they're going to be, and I will certainly give those a go. Well, it came as part of the package, the one I bought, but I will be giving those a go. Again, with the Borderlands 2, the DLCs, or most of the DLCs that came out for that were just astounding. They're really, really good fun indeed. Music, I think I mentioned on the previous video, I did say that I missed Jesper Kid. Borderlands 2 soundtrack is very memorable. Music very distinctive in different areas and parts, kind of like the Wild West. Really good. This music, it's good, it's serviceable, but none of it's memorable. I don't remember any of the music at all. Borderlands 2, even like the menu music, everything. I remember all of it. But again, better than Borderlands 3. So make that as you will. Um, I'm not really too sure what you can really add to it. Really, like I say, it's the game length is decent. If you want to spend more time on it, you can spend a lot of time on it. But is it going to be worth it? Because, like I say, the interactions and things like that, they're not that memorable. Some of the things that you get are not too bad, but again, you don't need them. As obviously you can see on screen there, I don't have great stuff, and yet I still finished it, and it was quite easy. Some of the hidden stuff probably, I mean, I'll need to look into this, but now that the game's finished, there will be other things which I have to track down and kill. Now, in the past, I would gladly go and look for these things, but these days, I'm not a kind of weapon or armor stat chaser where you go and waste all these hours just so you can get a gun that can do this, or a shield that can do this, or this combines that and you can do this quicker. And it's just like, well, I've seen all I need to see, really. I don't need to do anything else anymore. If you're playing it in multiplayer and things like that, it's probably going to be fun. But it's. I remember with Borderlands 2, some of the stuff I got with the B shield and the conference call shotgun. I'm trying to remember now, so many years ago. That combination, it just made you absolutely melt all the end game stuff. It was ridiculous. So there's that kind of stuff again, which you can chase in this, but to me, I'm not going to be bothered with that. I'll go through it with more characters and see how it plays with them. Sometimes I actually prefer playing it with characters where it's a bit harder because you have to think a bit more rather than just point and click. So yeah, but I don't want to ramble on again too much. So if you can get it cheap, or you don't mind waiting until the thing's patched out, I would certainly get it. It is very, very enjoyable. Just don't expect an amazing story or amazing kind of sideline quests and characters. Well-written stuff like from Borderlands 2 or Witcher 3, say, where even the crappiest of kind of side quests in Witcher 3, because they were so well-written and acted out, you were interested to see how it would pan out, even if the thing at the end of that quest was useless or you weren't interested in. The actual getting to that was that interesting that you were willing to do it. But Witcher 3 is a rarity. It's very well written. Cyberpunk had quite a lot of that as well. Cyberpunk was well done, but I think by far and away, and I don't even think there's anything close to it, was Witcher 3, just because it was just really well thought out that way. So yeah, I'm going to go and now try Silent Hill F. That's pre-installed, it's installed now. So I'm going to give that a go and see how that one works. And I might report back on that one. Hopefully that one doesn't have issues and crashes as well. But yeah, anyway, bye.